Hi everyone, welcome to Monday Strength Training. We're going to be doing legs, back, and triceps. So we're first going to start with activation. We're going to go with bridge abductions, right? So I got a booty band. I'm going to keep my core nice and tight. I'm going to bridge up, push into the band, hold it for about 2 seconds, come back down. Bridge up, push into the band, come back down. This is going to be 4 sets of 20. Make sure you have your hips opened up all the way. And like I said, core is nice and flat. You're not arching your back or tucking your butt too much. Our next leg exercise is box parallel squats. All right, so we've done these already the last few weeks. I am acting as if the box is not underneath me, okay? So my hips are in the same position as if there was no box. All right, I'm going to show another good rep. All right, and what we're looking for is my hip crease to be right at parallel with my kneecap, okay? So here's a good rep, right? No deviation with the hips. Here's a bad rep. See how I sat back, all right, and I moved my hips. I got out of alignment. So we're trying to stay in alignment the entire time. This is going to be 4 sets of 6 reps building. Our first back exercise, we are here at the seal row again. We're going to be doing a pause rep, okay? It's going to be 4 sets of 6 reps with a pause at the top. It's going to be single arm. You can use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. Pause, making sure I'm holding it in the right position. Come back down. I'm making sure I'm not pausing and shrugging into my neck, or I've pulled it so far up, my shoulders hunched forward. I want to open up my chest with every pull, and I can use that pause to make sure I'm applying all those things I just mentioned. Again, 4 sets of 6 reps. Our first tricep exercise is seated overhead dumbbell extension. So I'm going to start with the dumbbell on my shoulder. I'm going to cup the top head of the dumbbell, and I'm going to cup my hand just underneath it. I'm going to, of course, make sure I'm not shrugging into my neck. I'm using my lower traps to control that, making sure I'm not arching my back too much either. My core is tight. And I want to keep my arms in the same spot from my shoulder to my elbow. So I don't want to pull it forward. I don't want it to drop, farther back or that part to be moving. I just want to move at the elbow joint. I don't want to be too wide for this one. I want to focus on hugging my head and getting a full lockout at the top and making sure I'm at least passing parallel, all right, to complete a full rep. This is going to be 4 sets of 6 reps. Our next leg exercise is going to be Bulgarian split squat holds. You're going to do 4 sets of anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. You can weight it. Here's how you can find a good position for your Bulgarians. I'm going to sit on the end of the bench. I'm going to straighten out my legs. That's going to be roughly where that position is going to be for me. So I'm going to grab my dumbbells, and then I'm going to hold that position as low as I can. Most of my weight is all here. My back leg is just supporting me, maybe 10 to 15%. That's about it. Again, that's going to be 4 sets of about 20 to 30 seconds per leg. Our next back exercise is going to be floor-seated lat pull downs, okay? So we're going to use more of a closed grip handle today. I'm going to sit up as tall as I can. I'm going to pull that down to my chest, okay? My palms or my knuckles should be able to touch my chest for this one. I'm going to open up my chest as I pull that down. I'm also going to make sure it doesn't pull me up into here. So I've pulled my traps down, keeping that position as I pull it towards me and opening up my chest. Right? I want to make sure I'm not here. And when I pull down, my shoulders are hiking up. All right, focusing on controlling that. Also, if this is a little too light, if you have the entire stack on here, you can go to single arm for this one to work single arm, same position, if you need to adjust that for yourself. This is going to be 4 sets of 6 reps. Our next combo of a back and a tricep movement is going to be single arm, straight arm lat pull down. All right, so I'm going to need a single handle. I'm going to back up because I do want to be bent over for this one. I'm going to pull that down right beside my hip, okay? Of course, locking our lower traps in so we're not coming up out of this position and we're not hunching over either to finish this position either, all right? So my shoulders are going to be opened up at the bottom. I can have a slight bend in my elbow, kind of like a chest fly. We don't want you to bend it anymore in order to come back through here.